This is one video on the channel that I most enjoyed making and is about a film that is very close to me. A film that was a huge contributor in changing my path in life and helped me introspect on what my purpose is. In 2015, being a huge Imtiaz Ali fan, I had to watch the Ranbir Kapoor and Deepika Padukone starrer Tamasha. The journey this film took me through impacted me so deeply that it absolutely broke my heart when I heard about the disdain people had towards it. Before I tell you about several beautiful aspects about this film, I have a theory on its poor financial performance. People, especially in India, want to escape from their mundane regular lives. As majority of the population is placed in large corporations, work for fixed hours, usually meeting deadlines, and are answerable to higher authorities, the movie-going experience they wish for is escapism. Make me see a hero and a heroine go through heartbreak, eventually get together, and all of this in several songs and dance. If you, however, dare to make me think about my own life choices, which seems to be my own inevitable reality till I reach my deathbed, I will get uncomfortable and maybe even offended. This is what the film did. It made you question several facets of your life, what you're passionate about, and whether you have lived for yourself at all. So let me just get started to talk about this gem. It's important to understand that it's not everyone's cup of tea. Before I go on to tell you why you should catch the film on Netflix, there is a reality of India that led to its financial debacle of a report card. There are two things about the Indian education system. It's challenging and it's bloody competitive. And as we know, all our parents want us to perform better and better each year. If you aren't the best, then there have to be certain distractions which are leading you to be underperforming. Interests are a luxury. It is not a choice for you to love or hate math or science. Get with the program and be perfect at it. Read your NCERT books, do your last 10-year papers, and repeat the process till you finally graduate. However, this cycle is a never-ending process. You have college, then work experience, then MBA, then more placements, then marriage, then kids, all a cookie-cutter designed life that our parents want for us. Anyone that stays away from this kind of a life is considered to be rebellious or delusional. Our parents want us to have lives which are very secure financially. Therefore, they want us to join major corporations and have big degrees. But in this process, we completely forget about what we actually wanted. This is what the average moviegoer doesn't want to get reminded of through a movie. They are living content lives by earning a good enough salary in a soulless corporation that wouldn't think twice before laying them off. No hate to them, but that is the reality. People are happy in their own way with the life they believe is the end all and be all. This film was not for them. And sadly, because they are the majority, this led to the film's poor performance. Now let me tell you features that will make you open the Netflix app and click on this film. Parallel with reality. One of the strongest qualities about this film is how it connects with humans who have not taken the conventional path in life professionally. Any person who has even dared to stray towards being an entrepreneur, an inventor, a sportsman, or an artist connects so deeply with this film. The film has this effective way of showcasing the soulless nature of some of the working individuals put in just for the paycheck. This includes doing jobs we are not even moderately passionate about, but do them because everyone told us all our life that we will be worth something when we do them. When Ranbir Kapoor shaves his face and gets suited up for the job interviews, you can feel he is forcing himself to get out of his bed for a task he never wanted to do. His demeanor is crying from within, but he puts on a straight face so that everyone thinks he has it all sorted. How some of us must have shouted in agony at the very thought of cramming for a test we would never put to use in real life. In contrast to it, it beautifully shows the joy of creation when it is fueled by passion. The happiness as he narrates poetry to a crowd of people, the joy when he talks to an auto rickshawala who wanted to be a singer. These parallels with real life experiences are one of the most impactful qualities of this film. The acting. The main leads of the film are its biggest strength. Ranbir Kapoor as Ved made me go through a roller coaster. What started off as a character that was too comfortable in his own shoes, too charming and pleasant, transitions to a lifeless, soulless robot that is living a particular life because he has been told it is ideal for him. The actor has a way to portray sadness just through his eyes. His agony, frustration and pragmatic nature just exude from the screen, hitting you right in the gut because it makes any dreamer self-reflect on their own journey. I felt that suffocation in school. This incessant need to impress everyone, to put up an act that I've got it all together. Ved embodies all of that and Kapoor expresses that with perfection. Deepika Padukone as Tara is a human that everyone craves for in their circle. An empathetic, emotional and driven human who understands the inner turmoil Ved is going through. She sees right through it, all the bullshit pretentious life that he is planning to lead, and makes him look at a mirror very closely. An obvious reality he is constantly ignoring. Which brings me to the next point. The soulmate. I'm too pessimistic to believe that there is one person in this world that is meant for you. A theory to believe that there is a yin to your yang in this world. And if you stumble to come across them in life, there will be a rush of all kinds of emotions that will make you gravitate towards them. Irrespective of this actually existing, people have experienced such things, and I feel like Tara was the perfect half of Ved to go through a resurrection of sorts. Have you had those friends in your life who say it as they see it, who stop you in your tracks when you go overboard, who see through your lies the moment you even try? Tara is that to Ved. No matter how cruel, dismissive and messed up Ved is to her, she feels this connection to the human and the need to tell him the cruel but eventual healing reality. Their infectious chemistry comes across as if the actors actually have a genuine warmth for each other. The relationship and back and forth between the two main leads completely sucks you in. The music. One of the biggest takeaways from the film is the passionate music created by A.R. Rahman and the impactful lyrics written by Irshad Kamil. The songs are still remembered and celebrated as some of the tunes are perfect for an individual going through a wave of emotions. Agar Tum Saath Ho is perfectly placed in the film as Ved and Tara go through a rough patch. Tara, identifying the inner turmoil he is going through, doesn't let him go. The lyrics which go, तेरी नजरों में है तेरे सपनों में है नाराजी, मुझे लगता है कि बातें दिल की होती लफ्जों की धोखेबाजी, तुम साथ हो या ना हो क्या फर्क है, बेदर्द थी जिंदगी बेदर्द है अगर तुम साथ हो. Still are some of the most beautiful lines written. One of my favorite songs, however, that showcases a big character transformation in Ved is Tu Koi Aur Hai. It sends chills down your spine as it makes anyone going through a tough time self-reflect. The lyrics which say सामने आँख खोल दे सब, जो है दिल में बोल दे अब, टेढ़े रास्ते ख्वाब हैं तेरे साथ जो उम्र भर चले. These lines help me so much in understanding not to fear anything, understanding who you are and what you want. Be selfish and resolute, which finally makes me want to talk about the final point. The purpose and inner turmoil. The message of the film is rather nuanced, that we as Indian kids lived all our life through the education system to make humans that are closest to us proud and happy. This, however, leads to us not developing one thing, an aspect that is so essential to have in the cutthroat world. Individual character. You see all these inspirational quotes everywhere now, which talk about self-love and how everyone is in the quest to find themselves. Imagine how much you would dig deep when you live all your life doing something that you were told was good for you, not something that you passionately seek for. To my subscribers who might be studying right now and are a bit lost, maybe in understanding what their true calling is, I want to tell you that I was in your shoes, displeasing everyone around me, getting those high scores but not really knowing where all of this would lead. I would shudder at the very thought of a desk job, even though that's all my parents wanted for me. So I like my friend Ranveer Alabadia from Beer and Biceps, who also says the same thing, is that you go through this hump of school, where you feel you're studying baseless aspects you aren't going to use. Get through with it and make your parents proud. But college and post that, live to build up your dream. While still being a dreamer, think of how to make your passion a thriving financial business. These are the years till you reach 30 where you can be unapologetically selfish. Live for yourself and what you truly want. Don't let this phase go. Living and serving for someone, not feeling even an iota of inspiration. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below of what you thought about the movie and its impact on you. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.